Have you ever had a shaky voice? It's not the most confident sounding voice, is it? Now, you might have experienced this in what I call a high-stakes situation. And these high-stakes situations are meetings, presentations, pitching to a client, having a difficult conversation, especially those ones where you need to speak your truth and you're being challenged on every single level and your voice comes out in a shake. And now, I just want to say to you, if you've experienced this, well done for being brave and for still speaking, even when your voice is shaking. I think that takes a lot of courage. But I also want to help you to get over it so that you can keep speaking in your confident, assertive voice. Because when you're confident and assertive, people can start taking you seriously. You build your thought leadership. You position yourself strategically at work saying, hey, I can do this. I can do more. I know what I'm doing. And that's the kind of voice we want to go into those high stakes situations, which is the opposite of the shakes. So let's get over the shakes. Now, first we're going to explore into how does this happen, and then I'm going to give you 2 tools to help you overcome that, because I believe in tools. They're here to help us to get better. Now, also know this is no quick fix, a solution. If you're really struggling with a shaky voice, or you've experienced this a few times where you go like, oh, I'm undermining myself and this is keeping me back, it's keeping me stuck, I really want to encourage you to do coaching. Go on a coaching journey. You can work with me. I'd love to help you, where you really get to strengthen those muscles. You understand how your voice works. You strengthen the muscles so that you can show up and speak up with all of your confidence. All right, let's get to it. Now, a shaky voice, the shakes, it's basically trapped energy due to tension that hasn't been released. And so then it releases in these tremors. Okay, same as a muscle. Now, we can't control these tremors, and I'm sure you've experienced it. When you try and control them, you just make things worse. It does need to release. Trust your body. It knows what it's doing. It's trying to protect you. That's what's happening. But I always say to my clients, and in all my coaching I do, tension is the enemy of the voice. Tension is the enemy of the voice on so many levels. We can really deep dive into that. But it just messes everything up. But we all have tension, so much tension all day long. Life has got tense, and then it builds up in our faces and in our throats, and we cut ourselves off from breathing, and that manifests in your voice. And then you don't come across in your assertive, authoritative voice. All right. So here are 2 things you can do. They sound easy, but you have to build this consistently and train yourself to do this. Now, the first thing is diaphragmatic breathing. You can't control the shakes. You can't control certain things, but you can calm down your nervous system. And when you get into your breath, you take back that control and you can really calm down the nervous system. And you just take and I would usually, when I go through this process with my clients, we would stand up, because that's a really great way, or lie down. That's a great way to find your diaphragm. Your diaphragm's here, and you want to breathe into your diaphragm, and it blows up as a balloon. I want you to actually imagine and visualize that balloon filling up. And then I want you to hold that breath. And then you hold it, and then you take one more breath in, and then you release. And remember, it's always an in-breath through the nose. We always breathe in through our noses and out through our mouths. And how I remember this, because I remember with yoga and Pilates, I'd get confused. When do I breathe in? When do I breathe out? And also in acting, we breathe in on the feeling, and you speak out on that feeling. So the in gives you energy, and the out is the energy and motion that you speak out on. All right, so you can even breathe in the energy of visualize somebody you love and then speak out on that energy. Okay, so you've got the first tool, and that is diaphragmatic breathing. And then the second one is to relax your face. Relax your face, your articulators. And that you do through exercises. And I highly encourage my clients to do this every day, and at least minimum 3 times a week. But especially for those high-stake meetings, conversations, telephone conversations, even if you're having a hard conversation over the phone, warm up that voice, do the breathing, and then just release the tension in your face. And a great way to do this, it's one of the best one, actors love it, they call it the actor's yawn, and that is the actor's yawn. So you can give a big yawn. We're not gonna, but see, when you yawn, you open up your mouth, releases all of that tension, and you open up your soft palate at the back, and that creates space in your mouth. And when we have space, we open, there's no tension blocking the sound, and that actually just releases it all. So that's a great way. Do the yawn. I'm not going to overwhelm you. There are so many more things you can do. I don't want to overwhelm you with this one video, but if you can just start breathing and doing the yawn to relax your face. And see, the beautiful thing about the yawn is you breathe in. It's a breath in because it gets oxygen to our brains, and then release out. So before you go into the meeting, we don't want to yawn in the meeting. Just before, just do a few yawns, because that's going to relax you. And enjoy the yawn. And, oh well, I'm just going to give you a third tool because I'm inspired to give you a third tool, and 3 is always best. So the third tool is smile. Just give yourself a smile. So it's a breath in, it's a yawn, and then smile, because you've got this. You've got this. And the smile is going to give you all the messages that you're okay and you're confident and you can do this. Now, as I said, if you want to go into building your confident voice, it gets built just like going to gym with consistency. And through consistent exercises, you will have a strong voice. And you'll start understanding your voice. Your voice. It's not a fake voice, it's your authentic voice. And I'd love to invite you to get in contact with me for coaching. And you can go look at my website and start using these tools and let me know how it goes. So deep breath in and smile. We'll do the yawn afterwards. Okay, I'll see you for the next video, and thank you for watching till the very end.